With head coach Manny Viveiros, coach, we talked this morning about what a high-powered offense this Ontario team was. Did you like the way you guys defended it? Did you largely keep them in check for much of the game?
I thought so for the most part. Again, I'm going to have to go over the game film later on this evening. But first period, I thought we had some really good looks in the very beginning of the game. There, some really good chances. For the most part, 5-on-5, I thought we, kept at bay. We knew we were going to have to defend against these guys. They always had to seem a lot of ozone time, and I thought we did a really good job with it. But we kind of figured tonight would come down to special teams too. So, had some looks on the power play, couldn't capitalize on them, and they had a couple chances, and they capitalized on theirs. And sometimes that's the way it goes. But for the most part, really pleased with the way our effort was. But I think at certain times, maybe we get a goal here or there at that time. It could be a different story.
It's not fair to boil a 60-minute game down to 15 seconds, but 15 seconds in, Pavel Dorofeev hits the post. If that goes a quarter of an inch the other way, is that the kind of lift at the very start that could have gotten you guys going in a different direction?
Yeah, no, it certainly does. Obviously, if you're going to play with the lead, it's going to make a difference throughout the game. But like we had some other good looks throughout that game also in the second period, and especially at the end there on our power play, we had some really good looks on the power play, and we just unfortunately we couldn't get it past our goaltender this evening here. But I thought we did enough good things tonight, maybe possibly earn a point. But again, that's a good team we're playing over there, and there's a reason why they're at the top of our division.
Yuri Patera had another good game. It seems that in addition to being steady, we're also seeing a touch of the spectacular from him night in, night out too. There's 1 or 2 10-bell stops. Is that something added from last season, that he comes up big maybe for the saves he's not supposed to make?
Well, Yuri's a completely different young man compared to last year. We don't forget he came off a pretty serious injury he had last year. Took him almost all of last year to get healthy again, and you could just see that after a good summer of training, being completely healthy and fully in top condition like he is, we were expecting and hoping that he would come back this year and have this season that he is, and he's been really good for us while he's been here, and also he's been playing down in Fort Wayne, which is really important for a young goaltender also too. So he puts the work in, and he's certainly listening to our goaltender coach Fred Brathwaite, what he needs to improve on, and you can see it every game. He's been, in my opinion, he's getting better and better every game we've seen him.
Pavel Dorofeev has, I think it's 4 goals in 5 games against Ontario this season. Has he had another level he goes to against some of the better teams in the division this season?
Well, if that's the case, that's a good sign, because you always want to bring your best against the best teams in your division here. But I think just Pav in general, that he has a skill set that I think majority of our club doesn't really have, as far as that natural goal scoring ability. When he's around the net, when the puck's on his stick, he's got a chance to score all the time. So that's certainly a good thing for a young player like at his age. When you're playing against the best teams, you bring out your best. So that's certainly a positive looking forward to.